What's up, everyone? Welcome back to yet another Fast Foodies review. Now, what kind of Fast Foodies review am I going to be doing today? Well, I have my tasting spoon, which can only mean one thing. It's time for a Fast Foodies nut butter review. But this isn't any nut butter review. Today, I'm going to be reviewing breakfast in bed peanut butter from American Dream. And this is actually the second part to the 4-part American Dream summertime review series. In part 1, I reviewed, Squeeze the Day almond butter, which was actually a really nice kind of fresh, lemony nut butter. If you haven't seen that review, I definitely recommend checking that out. I'll make sure to leave a link up in one of these corners, and I'll also leave a link to that video in the description box below. And in that description box, you'll also find a link to the American Dream website, which you can use to save some money on any of the summertime American Dream nut butters or any American Dream nut butter. But as I mentioned, today I'm going to be reviewing breakfast in bed for part 2 of the American Dream review series. And after this, I still have 2 more nut butters I will be reviewing, so definitely make sure to smash that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure one of them has marshmallows in it. You heard me, marshmallows. But that is not this nut butter. Breakfast in bed peanut butter has a maple and rich brown sugar flavor. But that's not all. American Dream then tops each jar with butterscotch chips, caramel chips, and last but not least, chopped pecans. Now, I don't know about you guys, but butterscotch, caramel, did I just combine chopped and caramel and chopped pecans? That sounds like a combination made in heaven. And it's all mixed in to a maple flavored peanut butter. Now, I've never had a maple flavored peanut butter, so I think it's about time we change that. Interesting. So this doesn't seem to be as loaded with mix-ins as some of the other jars of American Dream I've had in the past. Let me show you guys. As I was saying, there don't seem to be too many mix-ins. You can definitely see the chopped pecans, but in terms of the butterscotch and caramel chips, oh, there's one, I guess. There definitely don't seem to be too many. I'm just hoping that the flavor of all those mix-ins does come through. The spoon look. I tried to get some of the caramel and butterscotch chips in there with the chopped pecans. Just as I thought. That base peanut butter flavor, it's delicious. That maple flavor, ooh, man, it is definitely coming through. Brown sugar, I'm not getting as much brown sugar, which is a little surprising because I usually find brown sugar to be a pretty strong flavor, but maple-wise, that is delicious. Now onto the mix-ins. I wish that the caramel chips were a salted caramel, just because everything else is pretty sweet. I mean, brown sugar, maple, butterscotch, that's all incredibly sweet. So I do think some saltiness in the caramel chips would have been nice. But then those pecans, they are crunchy, which I love. You guys all know how much I love my texture. But as you guys saw, this is just lacking a bit in the amount of mix-ins. I think they actually could have added fewer amount of the caramel chips if they went with a salted caramel, because that would have made each bite of the caramel stand out even more. And instead of all those caramel chips, added in more of those pecans just to get more texture. But still a solid flavor and incredibly unique. As I mentioned, a maple flavored peanut butter. Yeah, definitely recommend checking this out. And as I mentioned, you can use the link in the description box below to save some money. But for ratings, I'm going to give breakfast in bed an 8.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed part 2 to this American Dream review series. And I'll see you guys in part 3. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review.